Morning, crypto market summary, where we're keeping a finger on the pulse of crypto, NFT, and shitcoin markets by looking at some of the macro environment and the news. So today, we had Ferocious be mentioned by Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg, royalties, power to the artist. Ferocious put out this nicely inked letter about please reconsider removing royalties to Dear OpenSea, and talks about his previous experiences in his life. Ferocious is, I would say, an up and coming artist just because he's, you know, relatively new to the space. I did just listen to him on GM NFTs. The dude's story is pretty crazy, makes it unbelievable art, and people are buying it. As Farouk says, he's just a little ball of energy, a little ball of niceness. He's the soul. But his pictures as NFTs are going for 200 ETH, 300 ETH, $500,000. He's up in Christie's, Sotheby's, I think, all over the top. So the conversation goes back to artists and power to the artists. So lots of support from there. Lots of talk about royalties still. I don't think it's anything new. That's just how it is. But I just wanted to highlight that it is important. That's how we got to where we are. We also have a little bit to talk about in the whole centralized exchanges. The centralized exchanges are having troubles. I mean, let's take a look here. You can see there's only a couple that are green. I mean, most of these green ones are just stable coins. So, Matic's up, I guess, on the, what is this on, the 7-day? Yeah, this is the last 7 days. But you go down to the 1 day and it is a lot of pain. And I guess before we even get into a little bit of it, I'm not going to dive right into what's going on between Binance and CZ. This is not financial advice. I am not anywhere capable of that unless you want to lose some money and claim some losses. But losses don't help. They don't pay the bills. The thing is, if you do have some cash or coins sitting on an exchange, a centralized exchange, get them off. Not your keys, not your crypto. We need, look, Wizard of Soho here. I don't use FTX and I don't use Binance. I don't trust either. I only use DyDx. The way decentralization was supposed to be run. It's a fully DAO run, decentralized autonomous organization, third biggest exchange. So you don't have to worry about it. It's all decentralized. It's on and off. They don't hold your money. So that's one way. And now there's some challenges with locations where you're at. I would just maybe look at this. Look at this tweet if you want some more information on the DyDx. I haven't used it a whole bunch because I typically just use Uniswap. I'm not doing a whole bunch of crazy trading, but that's an option. Get your money off those exchanges. I'm just gonna go through some bookmarks here on Twitter, just talking about the whole CZ, the whole Binance, everything going on. Like Mando, one billionaire threatened the insolvency of another billionaire, leaving retail traders as collateral is not a good look for crypto. We could go a lot lower. I'm sure we'll see it here in a second, but the silence from Sam, so that's the owner and the founder of FTX, is deafening right now. The billionaire abbreviations for names are fighting, and as a result, we are losing money. Thumbs up. CZ fighting Sam, so BNB and FTT stay flat while all your coins go to zero. This is one here, like Alameda, which is, what did they do? I was listening on GM NFTs. They were talking about how Alameda came up through finding an arbitrage in the price of Bitcoin through different markets. And then now there's some sort of investment firm with a lot of dough. Alameda selling Sol. You see the price of Sol has crashed. I mean, it's not even top 10 anymore. 28. We've been watching that one for a while. So Alameda selling Sol to buy FTT because CZ is selling FTT to buy BNB. We are, yeah. Get your money off. Get your money off exchanges. We've seen this before. It was back in June. It was during our wedding, and prices went down. Things got crazy. Things get crazy once prices fall and liquidations happen. And so anyways, that's going to be a little bit of the news here today. Hard switch over into the crypto market summary. If you're liking the content, please hit the subscribe button. It's helping out. It's nice to see the channel growing slowly and steadily, onwards and upwards. It's inspiring to watch. Loving all the comments as well. So if you can hit that subscribe button, really helps me out. So today, what do we got? We got midterm elections in the U.S. So we'll have a little bit of a video, maybe a little bit of a report on that tomorrow. I don't keep track of the U.S. midterms. I'm in Canada, so I don't keep track of it too much. I know a little bit about it. So there is some potentially market impacting news coming out. I know some of the tweets that I've seen is Trump is supposed to make an announcement, a very large announcement today. And that is, if he's announcing that he's going to run for 2024, there's a chance that it could impact the markets probably to the green. I mean, his 4 years, as controversial as it was, the market's ripped. And maybe that's what people are thinking as well. Time can only tell. No one knows the future. Again, on the 10th, 2 days from now, we got the inflation numbers. So coming up. So $80 billion gone. 80 billion. 80 billion. Red mic confirmed. I put the red mic on when I know that it's going to be, or I guess that it's going to be a tough day in the market, and the green one when it's feeling kind of nice and rosy. We lost 80 billion in coin market caps. We've come off some of the local highs. We seen Sol at 38. What didn't capture it this time? This only captured 6 a.m. But it's dropped $10. That's a lot. Matic's holding strong. It's good. You can see here. Oh, you can't see here. Anyways, I don't know. It's red. It's pretty easy. You look at the mic and you look at these prices. It's red. You can see the price of ETH. Look at this drop here. Yeah. Wowzers. I don't know how this would affect shitcoin markets. I'm anticipating it's probably pretty low. When there's some shitcoin markets, man. Good. FTX. What is it? SBF in you? EcoX. I don't know if I trust that one, but yeah, there's a couple. There's a couple in there. So I'm always interested in what the names are. Matrix, Web3 Unity, Internet Club Coin. BNB ones are kind of boring. Can't believe that volume on the new pairs for BNB though. Gone down quite a bit. Just put a little bit of work into this Ethereum shitcoin volume chart here. It was a little out of date. Been doing this a little bit longer than I made it for, so it's up to date. It's pretty easy. Continue to see the sawtooth pattern. I should probably just draw that on there, and you can probably almost time it. I got to update some of this NFT marketplace. It'd be nice once I get this dashboard made, so I don't have to do this all manually. It's not manually. It's automated. It's just it's not automated a lot. You know what I mean? I mean, it's still Excel. Still needs a little TLC. So what are we doing here in the marketplaces? This NFT Go website's really awesome. OpenSea, 11 million. Yeah, beat it, Blur. Beat it. Looks rare, 2 million. Blur is still doing some numbers though. And X2Y2 just hanging out, doing its thing. Yep. So 23 million. It's better than it was. I don't know what all the volume here is, but oh yeah, there was a lot of Bored Ape sales. Jimmy.eth was buying some Bored Apes. He bought a nice one. Here, I'm gonna take a look at it. Look at this thing. That thing is clean. I don't know what he paid for it. It was a lot of money for that. Yeah, it's got the suit, hat. Look at this. There's a lot of discussion on here about things what I did and why I did it, whatever. I bought 8 Bored Apes on OpenSea because right now they support creator royalties. I didn't even look at other markets because they don't. Crazy. Whales doing whale stuff, right? Oil prices, what are we looking at here? So it's still above 90, creeping up. Uranium's coming down. Yeah, and then yields are coming up. You can see the 2-year and the 10-year steepening up. Well, actually, it kind of flattened out a little bit, but it's still the tail end of that is high. All right, ENS gonna do this. All right, what do we see? Bored Ape 69, still 63. CryptoPunks coming down. Other side D still coming down. Mutants. Everything's having a tough time. It's a tough time right now. Is it a good buying time? Could be. Rug Radios 0.37. Rec Guys 0.4. Anonymous. Oh, they broke it. CK Babies 2 ETH. So actually, another thing, Coco Bear, the legend in the CyberKongs community, the whale himself, mentioned that if there's going to be platforms, NFT platforms with no royalties, I might just fund one myself. Keep the royalties going. Consortium key back up to 4.22. And we're seeing the fall of ENS as well. ENS at 1.4. Anyways, that's what we got here today. Have a good day.